Welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's doing good. My name is Pam, and as you know, this is Tapper's Creek Homestead and more. Guys, don't forget to hit the like, share this video out to let everybody know that your girl is live. Those of you that's listening from the bushes, I hope you enjoy the replay. Also, those of you that's on Facebook, welcome in as well. Appreciate your love. Appreciate all the love. What's up? What's up? Hey, Miss Ann, how you doing? How you doing? See, I crashed out. Micro, I can't get down with that new name. What happened to your old name, bro? I told you. Jigs Hunter came back as a new person. Welcome in. I'm trying to find out why I'm not going live on Facebook, but there I go. Trying to figure out why I couldn't see the screen. But anyway, guys, what did y'all have for dinner, as well as what y'all temperature is? And if you knew, put down in the comments where you're chiming in at. He said, blame it on hands in the dirt. It's a backstory. I think I heard you last night. Saw you text that you messed around and deleted your channel by mistake, and there's no recovery from that. But did you at least save all your videos on your computer before that happened? Was that already saved? Yeah. Oh, you had mac and cheese. Okay. I ain't had nothing for dinner. Earlier this morning, for lunch, I had some tuna fish. Well, Pam, it's 64 degrees. And baby, I wish it was 64 degrees here. I don't even know what our temperature is because my sleep pattern been off, so I had took a nap today. It's 32 degrees here right now. Supposed to be 25. Oh, they tripping because they talking about Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We supposed to be getting some snow. Indiana, what's going on, man? Like, let me pull up my notes for tonight's chat right quick so I can already have that down. Okay, got that. So I won't be off about it. He said, yep, listening to hands in the dirt. That's bad, man. That's bad. Hey, Tupa Chat, word up. What's up? What's up? What's your temperature up there in Canada? It's probably colder up there. Ann said, an egg for dinner. Okay, well, yeah, that's something to eat, Ann. I did just have tuna, and that was earlier. Oh, okay. Shared on Reddit. What is Reddit, Tuba Chat? Cam, what is Reddit? I heard you say that before, that you shared me on Reddit. I was picking up my grandmother's dad. And I was just saying that on the floor, and I just ended up picking it up. But that was my first time ever seeing a picture of my grandmother's dad. So when I went to visit my grandmother's half sister about a month ago in Chicago, she ended up telling me some of the history behind everything. So she ended up giving me one of those pictures. So that was the first time I saw my great grandfather. Yeah, I never get a chance to see her mom because her mom passed before she was, when she was a baby. And my aunt, which is my mom's sister, she has a picture of my great grandmother. So when I get a chance to visit my aunt in Georgia, I'll get a chance to see what my great grandmother looks like. 32. Wow. Yes. Was we getting? Oh, y'all getting snow too. I don't know what's up with this stuff right here, like Indiana weather. What's up, Miss T with the T? She said, good morning, baby. Bye. Oh, snap. Tuba Chat, this is Micro. Yeah, that's Micro Tuba Chat. He changed his name. He done became a whole nother person after eating Jigs Honey. He gonna blame it on hands in the dirt, but he know it was Jegs. Miss T with the T. I can't believe she up. It's past her bedtime. So Riddick is another social network, sort of like Facebook group. People post links and other discussion. Oh, okay. That's the first time I Tuba chat. I'm having a hard time managing YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I can't try to add nothing else to my plate because I'm still trying to manage those and get those down pat. I've been going live lately on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. I was supposed to be able to go live on Instagram, but for some strange reason, I haven't been able to do it yet. They keep on talking about some type of key, and I don't know nothing about all that. So she said, I'm tired. I meant good evening. I know you did. Miss T, you talking about hate crash. That's Micro Farmer. He changed his name. I shared it. Okay, Miss Ann, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. If anybody wants to come up, hold on. It'd be hard for y'all to come up to discuss home ownership if you ain't got a link to come up with. Because basically, my title is The Shocking Truth About Your House Ownership. That is the title tonight. And I'm going by my notes of what I pulled up. So if anything I say that y'all don't agree with, y'all welcome to tell me. Other than that, we're going to roll with this thing in another 3 more minutes. Try to give people some more time to come in. Y'all know I'm bipolar. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, y'all. If y'all out there in the bushes. Hey, Cena Renee, I've been missing you. How you doing? How have you been? Yeah. Yep. Cheerios. Cheers. Okay. So hey, Happy Mac, what's up? She said, hey, salad and an apple. My kingdom for a slice of pizza or buttered cornbread. Oh, I got another movie for you guys for movie night. I will tell y'all that towards the end. But I ended up watching that movie today because I had already watched The Forge, which was for the 12th that's coming up. That's the movie that's coming up. Everybody's supposed to watch The Forge. And then movie night is the 12th. And then everybody come up on a panel and we'll do like we did when we did the 688. The 688 movie was off the chain. That discussion for that movie was good. I can honestly say it was good. You know, everybody had their views of what they thought the movie meant to them. A lot of people cried. I watched the movie twice. The first time I cried. And then I was like, my Renaissance grandma, I'm going to watch this movie again. I don't think I'm going to cry. She said, yes, she is. Yes, she is. I'd be dog if I didn't cry again. So, but The Forge is the movie that everybody's supposed to be watching. And we're going to discuss it on the 12th, which is Wednesday coming up. Michael said, I don't own my own house. It's not paid off. I'm still rent from the bank for 5 more years. Okay, everybody's speaking. Ruby, hey, Ruby. Ruthie. I said Ruby. Hey, Ruthie, how you doing? Welcome in. Showing support from work. Girl, make sure your volume cut down because you might be laughing too loud. Jegs, what'd he do? I've been missing you. I ain't seen your face. Okay, everybody's speaking. Happy Mac, Jegs speaking. Okay. So how many of you guys know about ownership, house ownership, land ownership, house ownership? If you own land or house and you know about it, just put a heart in the chat. Give us some free movies. LOL. The Forge was $5 off front. Micro, I watched it off of Netflix for free. So you might want to invest in Netflix, boo-boo. Cause that's where I watched it off on Netflix. And you lucky to be able to watch certain movies off of YouTube for free, you know? So most of the movies, because even the movie that I watched today that I'm gonna give you all, I watched off of YouTube, like YouTube movie that was free. Now I know War Room is on Prime. It's not on Netflix anymore. It used to be on YouTube movies for free, but now they got you trying to pay for it, which is I don't understand. But hey, it's an old movie. So Tuber chat, everybody speaking the Tuber chat. I'm trying to get down. Everybody speaking. Ruth said, I'm okay, thanks. How are you? I got no complaints. I've been trying to get my sleep pattern back on track, and it ain't on track. Like I'm literally all over the place with sleeping. So tonight I'm gonna have to force myself. Crash out garden. I'm gonna have to get used to that micro. That I own land. You said it was not on. It's on the Forge. It's on Netflix, micro. It's on Netflix. It's on Prime, and but I got Netflix and Disney Plus. Those are the only two. And then if I watch something on YouTube, then I do that. But I don't have Prime, so yeah. Jake say I got land. Hey LGG, welcome in, welcome in. I saw the movie The Forge was about a single mom with a troubled teen son. Michael, you can't be discussing the movie. Some people ain't seen it, bruh. Some folks ain't seen it. Okay. Now I'm not saying that it's livable for most folks, but it's mine and it's paid for. So there. Okay. So, hey Sylvia, welcome in, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If anybody wants to come up on the panel and talk about tonight's topic, and I know you're welcome. Okay, so the shocking truth about home ownership is that you don't fully own your house, even after paying your mortgage. And here's why. A long time, I thought about owning a house, buying a house. It never happened for me. So I never owned a house. I've always rented. So basically, I'm just paying somebody else's house off. And my dream was to own a house one day. I think 2 years ago when I lost my house, time went by so fast because I didn't even know it was 2 years ago, almost 2 years that I've been out of that house. It's when I got into the garden community and I wanted to buy land and start a homestead. So it's like the older I get, the things that I dreamed of back then has changed. So when I came across this topic, on home ownership or land owning is that you don't fully own it. It kind of blew my mind. Like, okay, if you buy this land, you done put all this money down, and you telling me that I don't own this after I done paid 15 to 30 years of mortgage? You telling me I don't own it? So as I was reading more into the topic, into the subjects and the details that they was telling me, it just really shocked me. Okay, I read what Happy Max said. Did anybody else come in? Happy Max said, I like a good scary movie or cartoon. Happy Max, I don't do scary movies, but I will watch cartoons. I watch cartoons all day. You own the house, you just don't own the land. What's up? Oops, hey. Pesky property taxes. I can't watch The Forge. Netflix want me to upgrade my plan to view the movie. I'm not doing that. Huh? What the? I don't know nothing about no upgrade, but I know mine cost $22 a month. I'm sick of when I first started doing Netflix, I think Netflix was like $5.99. Now I'm paying $22. I'm like, yeah, y'all tripping. Oops, everybody speaking to oops. Hey, everybody on Facebook side, you don't own the land, but the house is yours. Okay, we're gonna talk about that too, Micro. Your house, you own the house and land. I feel like you do because I can't give it to my children, and they don't have to pay. They only have to pay taxes. Okay. You can't own land in America. Now I pay 16. You got a good deal because it's been a while since I paid five something, and it's been going up ever since for the past couple of years. Okay, so let's dive into the shocking truth about home ownership is that you don't fully own your house, even after paying off your mortgage. And here's why. Number one, property taxes never stop. Even if you own your home outright, you must keep paying property taxes. If you don't, the government can seize your home in a way you're always renting from the state. So even if you buy your house flat foot out, you're still renting it from the government because you got to pay property taxes. If you don't pay property taxes, they can come get your house, whether you own it or not. Wait a minute, hold on. Is that why road, etc., can be ran through someone's property? Point blank. I was driving down the street about 2 months ago, and it was a 2-lane road. I noticed that it was one house that had a for sale sign, and they had some acres. And then across the street was a collection of houses. But once you past the house that had their house for sale, they had built some new apartments right there. So I'm guessing that's one reason why those people was trying to sell their house. Well, once you passed the property that had the houses, it was another collection of houses right there, which was some nice houses before you got to the red light. About 2 months ago, I went down that same street. The houses that was past the apartment were tore down. It's like they had bought the people property and they was using it to build more properties, more apartment complexes. It was strange to me that those were some nice houses and people were living in there. Come to find out, if they want those properties, they're gonna offer you a certain amount of money, but it's not gonna be what you want for those houses to get you out in order to develop what they want right there. And I thought that was pretty strange for them to do that. Renters pay for someone else's mortgage, someone else's taxes, their vacation, their cars, no, their kids' braces. What you said happened, Matt. That's why I was refusing to. After I lost the house that I was living in, and I was in that house for 3 years, they were at $1,400 when I first moved there. Every year they would go up. And then when my injury came and something happened and I was forced out the house, 10 days later, they sold the property. I told myself then I was never, ever, ever renting anybody's property again. Because if inflation, y'all constantly going up on people's properties, rent, you constantly going up on people's rent, but the jobs are not giving you more money. So when you tell somebody they have to make 3 times the rent to rent your property, and you're constantly going up every month on the rent, every year on the rent, that's not making 3 times the property. You're really pushing it. So forgive me, I had to drink something. It doesn't make sense. But if you paid your house off, just move the house and let them take the land back. That's how I got my land. But the thing about it is, Micro, even if you move the house, you still got to put that house somewhere on the land. And even if you bought your land or paid cash for your land, you still don't own it because don't you have to pay property taxes on land as well? I think when land and nothing on it, that property tax is cheaper. But when you decide to put a house or whatever dwelling you put on that property, that's what makes your property taxes goes up. Is that right? So at the end of the day, land and your house, whether you done paid for it or paid it off, you still don't own it if you don't pay your property taxes. My grandfather used to say, everything that's on this property dirt, we're borrowing from the Lord. Some of us to buy stuff. He allow us to get homes and lands and buy those type of things. But technically, we're leasing it from him. That's what my grandfather used to say all the time. And I used to look at him like, man, what you talking about? But he was wiser than me. So, Sylvia, that's the same in New York. Not sure how old you got to be. And then sometimes you get in situations where you done paid your house off. Because I picked up an Uber passenger some time ago. He lived in a beautiful subdivision. I mean, gorgeous subdivision. Wife had nothing went on to glory. His children were grown. He was in an area with HOA. For the life of me, I don't know why people want to stay in HOA, but hey, he was in a beautiful property. He told me something that blew my mind. Hey, homesteader Rachel, what's up? Don't hurt the harvest. He said his children don't even want the house. If he leave this world, he said his kids do not want the house. He told them to sell it. So once he leave this world, all the hard work that him and the wife put into the house, the kids don't even want it. So I'm like, some kids do get the property that their parents get when they leave this world. And some of them just don't even want it. Some of them just don't even care, you know. I gotta look now, Happy Max. I gotta look now. Okay, you can own the rights to the land and air in New York City and some other states. Now, y'all helping me with some of the answers that y'all saying. Taxes are unconstitutional. What you said, oops. But I was driving yesterday when I went to Uber, and I was just looking at all these houses sitting on all this land, and I'm like, you're literally paying to live on your land and in a house that you done paid for. You done paid however many years for this house, and you still got to turn around and pay somebody else for your house to sit on that piece of dirt. Wow. Hey, don't hurt the harvest. What makes the property taxes go up? Is the value of the houses like here in my neighborhood, the state for some reason, even here in Georgia or Atlanta area, made all the houses property go up, right? I think Jags, Micro, anybody can answer the question of what makes property taxes go up. For me, I don't understand. This is the same house I've been living in for all these years. Why every year my property taxes got to go up, even if it goes up? Is it the land that makes your property taxes go up? Or is it the house that makes the land property taxes go up? Or is it just those people that want more money? So I'm not sure. Hey, Rachel, welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, that's true. But if you remove the home or tear it down, they reassess the property. So with nothing on the land. That's the reason why the land that I had in Arkansas was $11 a year, because it was raw land and nothing on it. One of the properties was 11. So the total out of all 17 of those acres was $31 a year. My daughter's property was $9 a year. And that's because there was nothing on that property down there in Arkansas. So I think it depends on what type of house you put on there. If you put a trailer, anything that's not built on the property, like a mobile home, tiny house, trailer, something like that, it really doesn't affect the property taxes like if you get a stick built. If you build a straight house on the property, that's when I think your property taxes goes up. I could be wrong. Somebody let me know. But by that being just raw land, my property taxes was cheap. Like that man told me $31. I said, dude, are you lying? He had me at like, wow. And because the state made the property of the houses go up, a lot of people have to sell their houses because they can't afford the taxes or they get evicted or foreclosed because of the taxes. I know downtown Indiana and certain areas of the downtown area have those like not Miss Alice, what are those houses called that they're buying the houses, they rebuilding those houses, but they're making the people property taxes go up. It's because they want those houses. They want people to move because most of the houses down there where I'm talking about, they're Airbnbs. People buy them and rent those out as Airbnbs. But they are boosting the people's taxes up in certain areas in this state. I don't know about other folks' states, but I do know every time I pick up someone from that area, they be pissed off about their property taxes. And the house that be so nice, it could be sitting next to a house that's run down, and those people don't want to sell, but their property taxes is just ridiculous. And I'm like, wow, what's up, my Renaissance grandma? Hey, how you doing? Everybody's speaking. If the house is still there, then your taxes will stay high. But if there is no home, it's just land taxes, which is cheaper. Yep, that's the reason why that taxes was that cheap there. And they were asking me what type of house I want to put on that property. And I told them I was looking at a shed, a trailer, or a tiny house. And then the guy was like, well, yeah, your property tax is going to stay cheap because it's not something that's built on the ground. Don't hurt the harvest. Try to live not in a subdivision. Try to have most land and freedom you can. Right, oops, right. Okay, LGG said a landowner's property interest in the land extends to the airspace directly over the property unless eminent domain comes for us. Okay, and while you mentioned that, LGG, that was number 2. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and let everybody know that we're live. I appreciate you guys coming in and tuning in because this is something new to me as well. And as I was reading it, hey, Miss Lady Dagger Stacker, Daddy Status, how you doing? Welcome in. Anybody on Facebook? Hey. So number 2 was eminent domain. The government can legally take your property for public use, like roads or infrastructures, if they compensate you, but often at unfair prices. And I honestly think those houses that I saw them tear down, them folks didn't get no money for those houses. Those houses was gorgeous. They were ranch style houses and they were mostly brick houses. They probably didn't get nothing to compensate them from selling their house and they happen to move. And I'm like, y'all constantly forcing these people out. Where folks gonna go? Like, seriously, there are some places where you can own above your house and below your home and the minerals in your ground. I've heard that too. I've heard, hey, Dolores, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. Jig said, I don't, yeah, Jags, we know you don't play property taxes. Ain't you blessed? Taxes go up like gas when the wind blows. That's true. Taxes go up if the neighborhood improves. And that's what the people downtown Indiana or in those areas that's close to downtown. They look like shotgun houses to me, but they taking those shotgun houses and fixing them up and making those neighbors' property go up. My cousin have had the same family farm for 2,000 years. Nobody leaves our town. But that's a good thing happen, Mac, when you able to find community, family compounds. I honestly think it's the way to go. But it takes people that's on a like-minded structure to even be able to have a family compound. And I don't see that happening with some people. Lord knows I tried it, but two of my oldest kids, they like any and everybody coming to their house. And I'm like, not in this day and age. You can't have any and everybody coming to your house to see what you got going on. Okay. Crash said, it's what the city or county budget to build schools or road repairs and raises for your local politicians. Laugh out loud. My Renaissance said, it's schools and all the extra we pay for that increases and makes our taxes increase. Wow. So number 3 is HOA and zoning laws control you. If your home is in a homeowners association, which is a HOA, they can fine you, dictate what you can and can't do with your property, even foreclose on your home if you don't comply. Why would someone want to live in an HOA? That's for the life of me. But you got some people that like the comfort of being in an HOA because it's supposed to be, I don't know. Let them tell it it's supposed to be better. But I don't think I want nobody controlling me, telling me what I can and cannot do in my property that I'm paying for. Like, my mom, she's a realtor in Georgia, and she was living in a HOA. And the house that she bought now is not in a HOA. And she told me she would never, ever, 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 ever live in one more. But my aunt, which is her sister, stays about 20 minutes from her. She bought her brand new house in a HOA. I think the first 2 weeks that she was there and they had a basketball goal, she got a letter from the HOA saying that they couldn't have a basketball goal on the street. And I'm like, you paying HOA fees for somebody to tell you you can't do this? Oh, no. The state increased the value of the house, and that makes the property go up. It's the square footage of the home also. Okay. Infrastructure, emergency service, education, and natural defense, just to name a few. Some taxes, like property taxes, fund local services such as schools, fire departments, and police. Equal taxes. Sounds about right, LGG. Everybody's speaking to Miss Lady Dagger status. Gentrification. Did I say that right, Happy Mac? Gentrification. I've been trying to work on my vocabulary, so let me know if I said that right. That too, and yes. They want a better class of people to move in some areas. Right, Micro. Forcing people out of their house just for statics. Like, really? Yep, you're wrong. If you set a single wide or double wide mobile on your property, taxes are going up. Okay. Gentrification. South Bend got me to come from Connecticut and bought it for $5,000. You talking about South Bend, Indiana? I think it was that house that you was down there fixing up. Yep, I remember that. People lose their homes of taxes often here in New Jersey. The average is over $9,000 a year. I know down there in Memphis, the guy that I know down there, he's an insurance agent and he owned a couple of houses. But how he got his houses is buying houses through the tax. It's something in Tennessee that you can go on. I don't know if it's a tax auction. But when the people don't pay their houses for the taxes, they list those properties. You can go and buy those properties, and I think they give you a year before They give that person a year to come up with the money to save their house. If they don't, then after the year, you actually own that property down there in Tennessee. So that's how he got a lot of his properties down there in Tennessee to rent out to people. Is through the taxes. Folks not paying their taxes. They get out of towers. They come in and buy up much of the property. Hey, Miss Jones, Truth. Again, if anybody wants to come up and join me with this discussion, and you know about real estate and home ownership and land owners, please do so. Hey, Nikki. Hey. Welcome. Everybody's speaking. Miss Jones. Happy Max said, I'm glad I live where I do. They don't care if you live in a tent and have an outhouse. And that's up in New York, right, Happy Max? Okay, everybody's speaking. Miss Jones. I know, she been hiding, Nikki. She has been. Oh, Nikki, I got another movie. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make you cry, Nikki. I watched it today. I was talking to G Mama Grove this morning, and she was talking about the movies that we got lined up for movie night. So the next movie that we're going to watch, it will be after we watch War Room. And then I'll let y'all know in a minute after we finish the discussion. Okay. Crash said they gave fair market value, not where you not going to get rich. Wow. Cool. Gentrification sends taxes up. I forgot I do pay taxes in New York. Oh yeah, you for real, Jags? You still got to? Okay, that's new. Everybody's speaking. I'm still around. Just been spending more time listening and dealing with life. How are you? I get that, Miss Jones. Life does happen. The next said HOA is the devil. That's why for me, I don't understand why people want to live in that. Like, seriously, they can take your house too. They can foreclose on your house as well if you don't comply with the HOA rules. Like, seriously. Never buy in a HOA. Worst move I done. I sold their house. I know what you mean. Facts about the HOA. I don't want any HOA. The only HOA that I want is a Homesteaders America, the one that I'm going to visit this year. That's the only one I want to visit. Anything else? Oh no, y'all can keep that. Sylvia, everybody speaking. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate you tuning in. Maybe a HOA is good for some because they fear their property value will go down if certain rules were not in place for all. And that could be true too, Nikki. Some people just like the fact that the HOA is going to make sure your grass is cut, no broken down cars is going to be in your yards, and trash and all this stuff going to be piled up. Your mailbox is all going to look the same. Your front door going to be the same color. Well, you ain't got to worry about nobody coming and put this purple house in the neighborhood when all these colors are not allowed. So, yes, I'm looking for land. Some HOAs in the county won't let you build a house unless it's a certain size, or you can't build a second house. HOAs are a mess. That's true. They are true. Nikki, they wouldn't let me keep my outhouse. Me, HOA. Some HOAs don't even let you put a greenhouse back there. I'm like, it's a greenhouse to grow some vegetables. I'm like, y'all tripping. Y'all is tripping. I'm looking for a no zone, no HOA land. You got to go in the rural, no restricted land, like agriculture for farming land. And then I think some of those, it depends on where you go. Might have some rules too. Yep, that's terrible. Sylvia said, yep, I work with a girl that live in a HOA. She said, like, it's property, the property value stays high. If she sells, she will get top dollar for her house. I'm like, but you live like they tell you. Yes, with the HOA they do. You move and stick just like they tell you to. South Bend is redoing the whole area in 5 to 10 years from now. It's not going to look like what it's known for. I've never been to South Bend, Micro. I only been to Fort Wayne. That's the farthest I've been up there. Up that way was Fort Wayne. I wanted land with no restrictions. What you said, MRG, with none, baby. And oh, that's another story. So, did you see the people in Florida just got kicked out their house because a developer wanted the land? See, that's the purpose of this live of land ownership. You really, what will stop people? Guys, anybody can answer this question. What will stop that? What could you put in play to stop stuff like that? What can you do to stop people from taking your land or your home? It's because somebody want to buy it to build a condo or an apartment or a shopping mall. What could you put in play for people to stop doing that to you? Happy Max said, that's how I got the piece of land next to me. Tax seal. Okay. New Sylvia. Stop making me cry. I'm sorry, Nikki, but the movie that's coming out after the War Room gonna make you cry too if you ain't already seen it. But the one that I just watched today, it touched my heart. It resonated with me because I'm going through some stuff. Like I told you, I got some stuff I'm going through, and I'm just really not saying it. And I'm trying to make myself better at talking to people about what I'm going through. It's just hard to trust people nowadays, especially if you feel they might use it against you. So I don't need to give anybody any ammo over me and what's going on with me. A company tried to sell me some land when people already own it. I would have to honor whatever agreement they had with the previous owner. They had junk all over the place. Didn't want the headache. I do know some land sale with contingency on them. I never knew what that was. And I was like, well, if there's something that's going to be attached to this property, I don't want it. What's up, Teagsy? Hey. We get letters in our mailbox to buy property in these towns and city where they want people in New York money to come and change their towns. They will give us a land just to build a new house. I don't think I want to go to New York. It was 9 acres. Wow, Miss Jones. Wow. I bet that would have been nice. Hey, cousin. How you doing? I did a video for the members. If you are part of the Creekside family, whether you're Creekside Crew, Creekside Treasures, or the Creekside Warriors, I did a video for y'all. So if you have not seen it, please go over there and check that out for yourself. HOA, watch your grass grow. Baby, they watch if your mailbox is slanted. What you talking about? Oh, if you're not on that list, you won't understand what I'm saying. States are fishing for people to move or buy land in their state. And yeah, I was in the car with a customer the other day, and I was asking, like, look, let me ask you a question, because ain't nobody really just answering my question. You got people done died thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. They're not making any more land. Where are they burying these people at? Are they burying them on top of old people's graves? Because you ain't buying no more land. You're not making no more land to put cemeteries at. So where y'all putting these bodies at? And the man was like, I never thought about that. I've been waiting on somebody to answer that question for me for the longest, but they ain't answered it yet. I got my house because it was abandoned for a decade. I went to a realtor and they found what bank owned the note. It had been sold to a bank out of state. They was happy to be rid of it. What you said happened, Matt? Sometimes folks can look up and get good deals. It's because they want to get it off of their hand and they don't want to deal with it anymore. So one day I want to make it to the Homesteaders of America. Last year I was supposed to go. Life happened. And this year I bought my ticket again, like I bought my ticket last year. With the tickets, it's nothing but $50 for the 2 days. Hey, Trail, welcome in. So last year Tigsy, hey, if I didn't speak, hey, I thought I spoke, but hey. So this year I went ahead and bought me and Mackenzie's tickets so we can go this year. And instead of renting a hotel like I did last year, because my mom booked me a hotel, I did an Airbnb. Since we're going to be there for 4 days or more, however, I want to be able to cook while we're there, and I don't want to just be spending unnecessary money 3 times a day trying to buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner when I could just buy some groceries and prepare some meals while we're there. So I'm waiting on them to put out the workshops on what they have available this year, because I was supposed to take the beekeeping workshop, and it's either going to be the beekeeping or the dispatching of the chickens, because I would love to learn how to dispatch a chicken in case I get my own chickens one day. All right, everybody is speaking. So if you see an abandoned place, ask the town who owns it and then a real estate agent. Okay. Drell, how's it going? How's your traveling going, sis? You know when you're going to start back putting out videos? Michael said they changing them rules for new people moving there. Okay. Everybody speaking. Tiggs say, I love my HOA. Never had any issues. We even stopped a company from building an apartment complex 5 miles away from our property. We have our own police officer. It's peaceful. Yeah, see, some people like the HOA for that reason, for the comfort. I just don't like them for me. No, I don't think I can do it. And that type of land is hard to find now. Restrictions are being put in place for new homes, which is sad. Everybody's speaking the drill. Bury family members on your property. Oh, okay. Like if you buy some land, that's where you bury your people at. I know my grandfather now. Well, my grandfather was buried at a place where he first passed, and the area that they were buried in, something went wrong, and my grandmother didn't like it, so they had him moved to the next cemetery. So that's where his headstone and his burial plot is at, and hers is next to him. But it's I didn't know you can bury people on your property. Teasy, you're lucky. My friend got in trouble for painting her front door orange in her HOA. Yeah, Teasy real lucky when you got a HOA that's not a problem. Okay, so number 4, we talked about property taxes never stopping, eminent domain. We talked about HOA and zoning laws. And now number 4 is bank liens can sneak up. If you owe debt or get sued, creditors can place lien on your home, making it nearly impossible to sell or refinance until you pay off. So they can do that to your land as well, right? Land and home. Putting bank liens. Like say, for instance, you get in trouble with somebody and you don't have any money, but they know you got a house and the land, they can seize that. They can put a bank loan on, bank lien on it. My runner son said, that's a blessing. And said, you can't. Drea said, dear. It's almost 3 a.m. here. Ooh, Drea. Where is that at, Cat Crash? I think he's talking about in is it New York, Micro, or were you talking about Fort Bend, South Bend? Good for you, Teasy. These small towns are dying, so now they're giving land away. And see, the area that I had the land in, the property, the atmosphere of being on the property was peaceful. Walking the property, man, I ain't never walked across so many boulders and bricks in my life. And the town, I didn't get that feeling that I was welcome there. That's another story. So, Dreas, we be up at the same time anyway. Great to see ya. HOA have colors you can't paint your house. Yep. Okay, everybody say. Okay, Teaser said they have a great HOA. They don't bother us. We pretty much do what we want. Cousin said HOA make sure you separate trash from recycling. Yeah, I don't think I can deal with HOA. That's just my preference. Wow, that's good HOA. Teaser got. Tampa, they burning people now. Really? That was the one reason why when I was having a discussion with my favorite person that I talk to pretty much every day, that was one of her concerns. So I'm like, nope, not about to put myself in that situation after the last visit. Nope. Everybody is speaking to Derail. A lot of cities have been built over cemeteries. They just don't tell you. And I believe that too. I do believe that too. LGG Love, are you in New York? I think you are. Yep, I think LGG in New York. She's in the New York. You did. Oh, okay. My bags are packed. I'm like, shoot, I'm about to go get me and Mackenzie's passport. We about to roll out. Tease, it's hard to find people like-minded. I just got to Portugal, getting settled to be here for a while so soon, very soon. Ooh, and my channel name will be changing. Exciting time. Yes, Drell, yes. Can't wait, sis. I'm so excited for you. Looking for additional property with land. Okay. That is so true. Congratulations, Drell. Very good, teaser. I'll be in touch. Micro said, they get paid before you see money in your pocket. Hey, Miss, I saw Miss Lady. I didn't say, Miss Lady, did you sneak up in here? Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That's good to read. Okay. Oh, okay. It's in Indiana. Yep. So that's South Bend. Go to South Bend, Indiana, and you can find homes still pennies on the dollar still to this day. Man, I'm trying to move out of Indiana. I am trying to leave and not look back. Everybody's congratulating Miss. Jesus said, who burning folks? Our town was looking pretty sad 20 years ago, but then the Mennonites came and bought the farms that were for sale. Then young Amish family came and bought farms that had been abandoned for decades. Happy Mac, I follow the Amish community too. Especially, like I got a couple of their cookbooks and all kinds of stuff. And some of their herb. I'm looking for an herb book. I should have added instead of burying okay. I should have added instead of burying the cremate. Okay, they cremating people. That's why. Okay. Don't they say if you bury people on your property, they can't take it? Jags, is that true? If you bury people on your property, can they still take it? This is what Miss Lady Dagger's stating. Okay. So we talked about bank liens. Number 5, you might not own what's underneath. In some places, you don't own the mineral mineral, water, or air rights to your land. A company could legally drill under your home if they own those rights. So I'm guessing. Okay. Good night, Teagsy. I can't definitely bury all of my family on my property. Just empty all those cremation boxes. Like I'm just saying. I know. I'm waiting on Jegs or Micro to answer this question that Lady Daggerstatus said. Don't they say if you bury people on your property that they can take it? They can't take it. That's what they say. I would do a little research. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. They can take it, but can't sell it because it's considered sacred ground. Have a great night, teasing. What about air property? What about air property, y'all? Can they take that? That's what I'm saying. Because what I think it was LGG said something about her neighbors, them, they forced them out because they wanted it for development. The question I had asked everybody, what could you do to put proper channels in place for no one to take your property? What could you do? Like if you own a house and say you own 5 acres of land, you own a house on that land. What can you do to keep the government or whoever from taking that property? Yes, Tampa, that's true. That's why the craters were buried on their property. Okay. Sometimes they drill on your property and leave a huge mess. Oh, goodness, my Renaissance grandma. It might depend on the state, maybe. Okay. All states don't have air right. And that's true. They don't. Yes, they can take air property if the taxes aren't paid. Thank you, homesteader Rachel. Air right have to be in the deed. If it's not in the deed, air right, that means you don't own the air rights. Take it out the public and put in it the private estate and trust law. Okay, take it out the public and put it in the private estate and trust law. Okay. All right. And number 6, insurance won't cover everything. Many homeowners think they're fully protected, but disasters like floods, earthquakes, and even certain types of fire damage often require extra coverage, or you're out of luck. Owning a home feels like security, but the system is designed so you're never truly free from financial obligations. What do you think? Did any of these surprise you? Hey, Miss Red. Hey, Garden 99. That's messed up. They own the minimal rights to your land. Tampa, not my neighbors. It's people. Oh, okay, LGG. Garden 99, some places they say you can't own the mineral rights. It just depends on where you at. But some places don't. You don't own the mineral rights. Okay, Miss Red said, hey, Tampa, and everyone in the chat just stopped by to share some love. Going to finish enjoy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. We are so special. I got tongue-tied, Miss Red. I was thinking about the birthday song that I sung to my auntie, but happy birthday. Everybody's birthday in May. Isn't that called eminent domain? Yes. Yes. Mineral rights have to be stated on the deed too. Yep. I know everything that goes to that property has to be stated on that deed. If your property has contingencies, you might not want to get that. Because say for instance, you got wood and timber. You might buy a property, but you might not have the timber rights. It might be sold to somebody else. So anytime you buy land and a home, you might want to check to see what your rights is before you say, yeah, I want to buy this. Those are called hoof risk areas. Insurance is a lot of bull. What you saying, Jax? None of them surprised me. How about easement? I do know when the guy was telling me some of the houses or some of the land, you can buy land, but it's not accessible. There's no way to get to your property. So my question to you guys is, why would you want to buy some land that you can't access? The land that we bought in Arkansas when we had it at that time, the easement, the county wasn't good. What they put the signs in for the roads, but they wasn't responsible for maintaining the road. We were. Which the property people who were sold the property to us, even though they still hold the deed until it was paid off, the county told us that they were supposed to maintain the road, but they told us that we had to. Lady Dagner said, what, mineral rights? Yes, some of your properties, you don't own the mineral rights. So if you strike it rich and hit gold, oil, or whatever, those rights could belong to somebody else. I don't know for the life of me who would tell somebody if you found some gold on your property. All is kind of hard to hide, but it's a lot more to this topic than I know about. You know, I'm still doing my research on things as well. And I know a lot of people are more experienced because they don't own homes and lands. So I'm just giving you what I did my research on and just sharing my take on home ownership or land ownership. There are so many factors that can play in you owning your home or your land. In reality, it is one of those statements that we talked about. People can take your land. I own the mineral rights to my property. Okay, homesteader Rachel. The Catholic Church owns all the mineral rights in Louisiana. Really? To everybody property? Wow. Hey, Miss Barb, how you doing? Everybody saying happy birthday to Miss Red. Enjoy your birthday. It's okay, and thank you so much. I got tongue-tied. I'm sorry. High-risk area or something you can't get insurance. But would you even know what would be considered a high risk? Would they even list that on your, like whenever you're out searching for land or homes? Do they have to tell you it's a high risk area? Or how do you research something to see if it's a high risk? I think that's how I'm trying to say it. GX. I haven't had house insurance for years. I can't afford that and tax. I mean, hey, Salon, what's up? What's up? Property taxes and insurance. Oh, yeah. That's a whole nother mortgage note and of its own. Depends on what type you get. Baby. Everybody speaking to Salon Diva in the house. Salon, when are you supposed to go live again? This is great information. Thank you, Miss Lady Dagger Status. I'm trying. I'm literally trying. Although I still been nervous I'm trying to do it by myself. I prefer people to come up, but for the past 2 nights, I've been up here by myself and trying not to get tongue-tied In New York, if you ever found gold, it belongs to the state. Crazy but true. Wow. Wow. Salon. Okay. Happy Mac, if you find gold on your land, keep your mouth shut and cash it in. What you saying, Micro? Because that's what I would have did. Baby, bye. Why would I tell y'all to find some gold? And the way that we living today, baby, bye. That's my ticket to cash them. You know what? I found gold. That's what God wanted me to find. He left it there for me to find it. I ain't telling nobody nothing. Not at all. Tampa ain't found nothing. It might disappear on y'all. They'd be like, what Tampa go? I had to go hide some stuff. I ain't gonna tell you what I had, but I'm gonna have to go hide some stuff. What gold? Who has gold? I don't know nothing. What you saying happened, Mac? That's what, baby. A good realtor would or should tell you this land or house is in flood zone or high fire area zone. Okay. Salon. Everybody speaking. Crash reading my mind. Exactly. Ain't your business. What you said, nigga, ain't your business. Salon Diva, when do you go live again? Ain't your business. Okay. That's a smart move. The system is designed to make people think they own something when in reality they are always rules, fees, and risks that keep you tied to it. Another hidden truth, your home's value isn't even fully in your control. Property values can drop due to things like bad neighbors, changing city policies, or even a new highway being built nearby. Meanwhile, big investors are buying up houses, driving prices up, and making it harder for regular people to own houses. It's all set up to keep people paying into the system, even after they own their home. Anything, anything to keep you paying. So, guys, that concludes the shocking truth about land and home ownership. I think you should just do research before you decide to dive into home ownership and land ownership. Make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's before you dive into something. Make sure you know everything about that piece of property and the rules, what you own, your rights. You need to know. And if you can figure out what, because ain't nobody answered that yet. I think she said something about a trust. But wait a minute. Okay. So Salon Diva going live this Tuesday for trivia. Nikki, can you drop Salon Diva's link for me? Guys, anything trivia. If you like games and trivia shows and stuff like that, if you like paparazzi, that's it, right? Paparazzi. That sounds like them people that be taking the TV, taking pictures of you. The jury, paparazzi, and Mary Kay. Salon Diva does it. She sells all of that. She does trivia on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Central Time, which would be 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I think. Yeah. So, guys, Nikki is going to drop her link. And if you have not subscribed to Salon Diva, please go over there and check her out. I like going over there because she always get these questions to me that I can't answer. And then I just be sitting in the bushes like, I ain't about to play. She ain't about to keep on getting me. She talk about history. Tell me don't know nothing about no history. Now, when she asks about some movies, I might can answer those. So, LOL. Where did you get that gold? That gold came from a leprechaun. What you said, cousin? My Uncle Bob left it to me. Anything else you want to know? Who your Uncle Bob? I don't know. I ain't never met him. He just said leave it to his niece. I found that gold in a Lucky Charm cereal box. What you said, everybody speaking. That gold came from my teeth. Well, it couldn't have came from mine because I ain't got none. So I can't tell that lie. Oh, or maybe the teeth that's in the storage. That's what the gold was. Nothing save your land to be taken away from you. You can make it difficult, but they will win every time. Wow. Okay, guys. If you're interested in going over there and want to do trivia on Tuesdays, go. Miss Nikki dropped in Salon's channel. So go over there and show her some support. Check her out. She got it going on. Amen. And Nikki said, it's a great show. Yes. She spins the wheels and gives out gifts at the end. Well, she'll put your name on the wheel. Like, you answer the question, so whoever answers the question first get their name put on the wheel. So she has it all set up. You just have to go over there and check it out. Y'all go watch me plant my berries, please. Nikki, can you drop Ann's Backyard Gardens channel as well? And while Nikki is doing that, okay. Did everybody enjoy the topic tonight? If you enjoyed it, give me a heart. How many people sell creams? What kind of creams, Ann? What kind of creams? If you enjoyed the topic tonight, put a heart in the chat. Also, great information in live, Tampa. Y'all have a great night. Yes, get you some sleep, Drell. It's 3-something in the morning. Girl, get you some sleep. So, let me get my calendar so I don't mess it up. Tomorrow, stop talking, fine. Okay, so the 12th, we're going to be doing movie night, and the movie is The Forge. You can watch it on Netflix Micro. You can watch it on Netflix. If you don't got Netflix, you can watch it on Amazon Prime. I don't know how much Amazon Prime costs, but on my Netflix, it is free. Guys, if you have not checked out Ann's Backyard Garden, please go over there and show her some love and some support. Lady Dagger says, I have a great evening, peace and light, everyone. Thank you. So if you had, okay, Michael, so I saw the movie. Trivia on Tuesday. What time, Nikki? And Backyard, she's having it at 6 p.m. Central Time, and it's Salon Diva. Prime is $5.99. Oh, okay. It's free.com for me on Netflix. The Forge. So great live as usual. I will watch The Forge. Okay. So on the 12th, we're going to be reviewing the Forge. On the 19th, we're doing tea time. So all of y'all that got your tea hats that wants to join that discussion, tea time, y'all welcome to come up. On the 26th, we will be doing War Room, which would be movie night for War Room. Thank you. Shea butter creams and black soap. My Renaissance grandmama, I know my Renaissance grandmama do body butters. So you will have to go to Ladies Lee's collection on Etsy. And I know my Renaissance grandmama sells some butters. You have to go on there and see which ones that she sells. I told you not was $5 on Prime. Can someone refund me my $5? I told you to watch it on Netflix, Micro. You did that on your own, bro. Okay. Salon Divas Home and Garden Tuesday at 6 p.m. for trivia. Okay, and it's Forge, The Forge, and The Forge was a good movie. Yes, it was. It was. So we're gonna do. Okay, the 12th is The Forge, the 19th is Tea Time, and the 26th is War Room. So after we discuss the movie The Forge on the 26th, we'll be discussing War Room. Hey, Albert. So if you have not watched War Room, after The Forge, y'all can watch War Room. Did she just... Okay, and it's The Forge, and it's on Netflix and Prime. The people who made War Room made The Forge. So the next movie that we about to watch on the 12th of March is called God's Compass. It's called God's Compass. And I was able to watch that on YouTube Movies. I didn't see it on Netflix. I don't know if I think it's on Prime, but it's called God's Compass. And I'm going to show y'all how it looks on my phone. So the people who did War Room and The Forge also did this movie too. So this is the movie. Can y'all see it? A minute. Okay, can y'all see it? Now, there you go. It's called God's Compass. So that is the movie we're going to watch on the 12th of March. Yeah, it's this one. It's God's Compass. And you can watch it on YouTube for free. I watched it today on YouTube for free. So maybe we talking about a different movie. The Forge. Let me see if I can show The Forge. The Forge. Okay. This is The Forge. This is the movie that we're watching on the 12th, guys. Okay. So that will be The Forge, War Room, and then God's Compass. Those are the three movies. You're welcome, Ann. Hey, Albert. Welcome in. Welcome in. Left Behind is also a good one. Yes, Salon Deep. I think everybody watched Left Behind. So I don't think we discussed that. Would y'all want to do that one, Nikki, after God's Compass? If y'all want to do Left Behind as a movie night, put one in the chat. And then we can do that one after God's Compass. It have a teenage boy with rears. Going to Salon Diva now. All righty. Okay, so we'll do Left Behind after God's Compass. We'll do that because I'm going to create the thumbnails and start putting them up so everybody remember the dates. So we'll do God's Compass. Left Behind on the 26th of March. Okay, so we'll do that on the 26th. At first, I thought God's Compass person had a shower cap. I'm glad you made it more clear. Okay, Angela. So the people who did the War Room did The Forge and God's Compass. Which one Left Behind? There's about 4 of them. Hold on, let me pull that one up so y'all can see that one. Left Behind. Oh, you right, Michael. Dang. Let me see which one. I don't even see the one that we saw on Netflix. Or is it Leave the World Behind? Salon Diva, you said Left Behind. Which one is it? Because I see so many Left Behinds, but Leave the World Behind is one that I saw when we discussed. So which one is Left Behind? Who play in it? Do you know? Bob said, I believe streaming. Wait a minute. I believe it's streaming on Freevee also, God's Compass. Okay. Because I most definitely just watched it today earlier on YouTube. Okay. And thank you for subbing to Salon Diva. Nikki, did you post today? I seen them all. I'm waiting on Salon to tell me which one. Okay, with Nicolas Cage. Okay. I got that one. Nicolas Cage. Let me see. Nicolas Cage. Because I seen Leave the World Behind. So this is the one, guys, that we'll do on the 26th of March. Left Behind. So we got our 4 movies. And I will do a thumbnail, up and coming thumbnail. And yeah, we're going to get those movies together. If anybody got any more questions about tonight's topic, if not, we're going to shut this thing down. Yeah, you can watch it on YT. Yeah. The first Left Behind started from 2020. Okay. Yeah, we're going to watch that one. So we got our 4 movies that that's covered for the first 2 months. And then after that, we'll worry about April. But anywho, guys, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you guys coming in and joining me on tonight's shocking truth about land and home ownership. Do your research before you decide to dive into buying land and home ownership. Just do some research. And I do appreciate everything that you guys do and all the love and the support that you guys show on YouTube and Facebook. Eventually, I'll be branching out, going live on Instagram once I figure out how to do this key that they talking about. And Mackenzie is about to get in trouble because if she don't sit down, it's going to be me and her. Good night, everyone. Yes. So, guys, I appreciate the love and the support, and I will see y'all tomorrow night in these YouTube streets and Facebook streets. Bye.